And we're live.
Ain't it fun?
Oh. Hey guys, good evening. Welcome to my exciting channel. We're discussing Mandela effects of the like. Thank you for joining in. Welcome on Mandela Effectings. How's everybody doing today? Happy Saturday to you. Hey, Teresa, you there?
I'm here, yes. How you doing, Brian?
Hey, say hi to everybody out there.
Afternoon.
Oh man, it's nice and hot.
Afternoon.
Nice and hot down in here, Georgia. I took some time out to swim in the pool today. How was your day? Teresa, how was your day?
It was pretty good. I had a lot of weird synchronicities. Like, I found some residue for Mirror Mirror on the Wall, which I was going to show later in the group. I literally found a 1963 Disney book, and I found residue, which I was going to share with you later.
Well, if you want to share it during the show, that would be great. We got a great, quick.
Oh, would you like to see it?
Yeah. Send it to me.
Oh, okay, hold on. Yeah, it's an old book. I have a picture of the cover, and in the book, it actually says "Mirror, Mirror on the Wall." And
right.
I'm going to go ahead and send it to Brian right now. I didn't know if you wanted to show it, but I will send it to you now.
Yeah, let's see who's in the chat. Let's do some shout outs real quick while we're waiting for that. Let's see who we got. Yo, what's up, Preliminal? Hey, what's up, Skies Above? How you doing out there? Glad you can make it. So we had this Mandela effect about the Titanic. I posted this video earlier this morning, which got 23 thumbs up, only 3 thumbs down. Clearly, the Titanic, we remember it sinking. That was the effect. Yes. And now it's like they tried to tow it ashore, and some of the newspapers are lying and saying that everyone made it alive, basically. So that's one of the effects. But I discovered a new effect within that effect when I went to research it further. This is from the Sun. Now, the Titanic sank. Where is the wreck now? How many people died? Who was the ship's captain? Right. So this is the truth of what happened. Over 1,500 people were killed when the most famous passenger ship struck an iceberg on its maiden voyage in 1912. The day it sailed out was April 10th. April 10th, 1912. Remember that, okay, in case it changes. But look what you see here. You see the Carpathia and some of these other ships towing it along. I don't remember this. Teresa, can you silence that a minute? I hear cars going by. Can you hit the mute for a second? I hear a lot of cars going by.
Do you want me to cross the street and get somewhere a little bit quieter?
If you can, please.
Okay.
There's a lot of cars going by.
Let me try to cross the street.
Yeah,
really noisy out here.
I just want to let the guys know in the audience that that's not like ships going by. No, that's not a Titanic.
Street. Hold on.
It's not a Titanic sound effect.
I apologize.
Oh, it's okay.
I just got off the bus.
It's okay. So you were taking
across the street.
You were taking a maiden voyage yourself.
Well, I was going to go eat. I haven't ate today. I know y'all don't care, but I was going to eat. I had a coupon.
Oh man. I know, right?
I can mention the name of the place. Excellent. Oh my God. They have the best fettuccine Alfredo I've ever had. Best. Yeah. And that ain't a Mandela effect either.
I know. I can't wait till they get one here. And you're making my mouth water.
Sorry, bro. Sorry.
No, it's cool.
Let me get across the street. I apologize.
It's fine. Let me talk about this Titanic voyage, okay? So basically,
I send you residue.
Okay, that's fine. So April 10th, they went from Southampton to New York City. 5 days into the journey, it collided with an iceberg, right? It says right here in the North Atlantic with 2,224 passengers and crew on board. At 11:40 p.m., the lookout sounded the alarm and telephoned the bridge warning, iceberg right ahead. Does that sound right to you guys? No. I mean, that would be like saying...
Ahead, Brian. I
I know it was Iceberg dead ahead. We did a poll.
Sir.
We did a poll. I found this one, and somebody else copied me. But
yes, Brian found it.
Yeah,
I want to let everyone know that Brian found it. He told me about it. When was it? Yesterday or this morning?
It was early this morning. I was looking up from the Sun magazine here, and it talked about Iceberg dead right ahead, right here on that. And they're trying to make me say right ahead. It's
and we got
hurt
some
my brain.
copycatters out there, no names.
So look, but tragically, the warning came too late, and 37 seconds later, what happens? Titanic struck the iceberg, tearing a series of holes along the side of the hull. The iceberg was around 100 feet tall and came from a glacier in Greenland, which, you know, that in itself, you guys all know that Iceland is supposed to be green and Greenland is ice. They did that to try to sell better property and make it sound nicer. So anyway, the Titanic Chief Naval Architect Thomas Andrews said to Captain Edward John Smith. Now, it's weird that, remember, we were just talking about John Edward versus John Edwards, that Mandela effect, right? Teresa,
Yes, actually, yes. This is really strange because I've watched this guy for I don't know how many years, probably 15, 20 years, maybe longer. And I've always wanted to go to his show. And I just came from the library earlier. And guess what? I find an autograph book.
Now, wasn't he like wasn't he like a psychic or something like that, like a clairvoyant?
Communicate with the dead.
Yeah.
You could get tickets to go see him. His tickets ran from pretty much $100 and up, depending on where you sat. And I've always wanted to go to one of his shows. And Brian, you can show the autograph if you want.
That's fine. We will in a bit. So you actually have a copy of his autograph, is that right?
Yes. Do you see it?
Yeah, I think I saw it. I'll show it to the audience here shortly, okay?
But here's the thing. I don't remember his name ever being John Edward. I remember John Edwards, and there's lots of residue out there. I don't know if you still have it, Brian.
I know.
Somewhere on your computer.
I can't help it. It hurts my brain looking at Lowe's today where it has the apostrophe.
Yes.
I can't help it.
It's weird. It's like they're taking the S's away. I don't know why. We're losing Sally's Beauty Supply. They took the S away from Sally's. Ruby Tuesdays, which I'm going to be posting in the group later on today sometime.
Yeah, actually, the more
now it's Tuesday. Ruby Tuesday.
I know. The more I think about it, it was Ruby Tuesdays, but it did not have the apostrophe. It was Ruby Tuesdays with.
But now it's Tuesday, and I've got residue for that. Would you like me to send it to you?
Yeah, that's fine. You can send that. Send me whatever you got, and I'll share it toward the end. Random Mandela effect proofs, okay? So let's talk about the Titanic. These are some known facts. Titanic was the world's largest passenger ship when it entered the service, measuring 269 meters, and was the largest man-made moving object on Earth. It burned around 600 tons of coal a day, and almost 100 tons of ash were erected into the sea every 24 hours. Oh, my goodness. There were 20,000 bottles of beer on board. Oh, that sounds like that song that you sing when you're on a long trip. So 1,500 bottles of wine and 8,000 cigars, all for the use of first-class passengers. Remember, they were all rich folks, right? So up to 246 injuries and 2 deaths were recorded during the ship's 26-month construction in Belfast. Remember, it was assembled in Belfast. The Last Supper served to, oh wow, that almost sounds like the Bible, Last Supper. The Last Supper served to first-class passengers consisted of 11 courses. What? Wow. So if you were a first-class passenger and you were given a book containing 352 songs with musicians on board required to know all of them in case requests were made. Wow. So they didn't have iPods back then, of course. So they had to make their own music. So James Cameron's 1997 film. So 1997, The Titanic About the Disaster has grossed more than, it looks like 1.5 billion pounds. Won 11 Oscars and is one of the highest grossing films of all time. So that's pretty interesting stuff, you guys. Okay, I know it's kind of boring. History is just amazing, but we are doomed to repeat it if we don't learn about it. Okay. So we have here. This is 1958, A Night to Remember. If you watch this movie, it's about the Titanic hitting the iceberg, and listen to what they say.
What did you see? Iceberg, dead ahead, sir.
Okay, iceberg dead ahead, sir.
Iceberg, dead ahead,
Is that the one I found?
Yeah, that's the one you found, Teresa. And
Oh,
all these,
wow. I found it.
yeah.
Wow,
Right.
Shazam.
So my question is, are they saying it accurately to what actually happened, or are they saying it the way that sounds better, more appealing to people? Because that seems to be more like what I remember. The more English grammarly correct version would be to say iceberg dead ahead or iceberg straight ahead. I asked somebody this morning about it, and they said iceberg straight ahead. And you know, it's really I'm leaning more toward iceberg dead ahead, and that's what these guys here are portraying. However, when you go to watch the 1997 Titanic film, this is what you'll hear. Now, listen, this is what was actually on this in the Sun magazine too. Listen, I'm sorry about the cussing.
We got enough of that last night.
You heard that? Iceberg right ahead.
No, Brian. There's too much residue.
Wait.
I sent you. No,
Wait, let's hear it.
No.
Let's hear it again.
Yes.
Iceberg.
No.
He says iceberg right ahead. No, that's wrong.
Wow.
I don't want to play too much of it because of copyright, but so yeah, you guys remember that movie? Maybe I should ask the lady who watched it in the movie theaters 46 times. You know, there was a lady that did that. Watched it in the theaters 46 times. Maybe I should ask her what she remembers. But I'm telling you what I remember: iceberg dead ahead. But you see, Teresa found all this residue. Iceberg dead ahead.
And there's still even more I could find than that. That was just a part of it.
Yep, and right here, here's a T-shirt. Iceberg dead ahead. Here's a dog saying it. Iceberg dead ahead. Aye, Captain. Man, I'm tempted to, I'm tempted to start singing SpongeBob, but I don't want to like make anyone have to cover their ears. Let's see. Iceberg dead ahead. Iceberg dead ahead. Too late. We already hit it. Look, who is this guy? Who is that? Some newscaster, right? There I was, terrified. I shouted, iceberg dead ahead.
And that's the newscaster. He would know.
Exactly. I mean,
wow.
Are all these people remembering it wrong?
I thought that was awesome residue I found, especially that one.
Iceberg dead ahead. Look at this. This is iceberg dead ahead right here. See that?
And Brian, I'm going to be posting that also. Are you going to post it? I want you to post all the residue with the video. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to post all the residue. So the Titanic week, iceberg dead ahead.
Wow.
Look at this Titanic week. Now these kids, they probably watched the 1997. Wouldn't you say they look kind of young? I don't think they would be happy watching a black and white movie. So they probably watched the newest version. Okay. This is another Ghost of the Titanic, Yellowknife bookseller and Prince of Wales Northern Heritage Center present Iceberg Dead Ahead.
Yep. It's everywhere, Brian.
I know. So which one is it? That's the question. So that's what I want to know. What do you guys remember? Okay, we're asking the question. Okay, I took a poll in Facebook, and 14 people that I saw at the time all said yes, and one person said no.
How many right now?
What?
How many right now said yes?
I hadn't seen it yet since, but here, this to me is like the nail in the coffin here, because this is actually the picture of the man from the movie that you saw saying iceberg dead ahead. I mean, iceberg right ahead. But here in the meme, it says, sir, there's an iceberg dead ahead. Quick, create a PowerPoint. It says, quick, create a PowerPoint presentation to fix this. So thanks, Teresa. That's perfect. you know, because I'm an IT guy. You know, I really appreciate that.
I thought you would like that. That's why I gave you that one. That was on purpose, Brian. Kudos to you.
Okay, and I don't know what this last one is. Let's have a look. So let's bring up the chat here and let's see what else people are having to say, because I am kind of curious.
Hi, everyone.
Hold on. Let's hold on. Let me bring up the chat. I'm curious. We have Betty Davis here. Julie. Hey, Julie.
Hey, Julie.
Yeah, Julie is an active participant in the group. She does.
Yes, thank you, Julie. You're awesome.
And you know, we are looking for moderators. If you would like to be a moderator of the group, you know, let's get with Teresa. Of course, you know, we don't want trolls. Okay, we're trying.
We want good moderators. You gotta be able to keep an eye out for trolls, and also able to accept new people. Just kind of check out their.
Hey, we got Glow 13 here. What's up? What's up, Gloria?
Hey, Glow.
She a lone one was actually paying attention last night. Hey, they say hello, Marilyn.
Miss Marilyn. No, it's Miss Marilyn
Miss
Monroe.
Marilyn, yes.
It was actually her birthday yesterday, Marilyn Monroe. Brian, how old would she have been? Is it 89?
89. Hey,
or
look,
79.
check it out. Skies Above, says John Edwards. They're on your. Should I give Skies Above a wrench? I think I'll give Skies Above a wrench, okay? Congratulations.
Okay, no
You've earned a wrench. Skies Above. So, yeah, Glow is posting the chat or the Facebook group if you would like to join Reality Residue Hunter. You know, anyone can be a residue hunter. And, you know, we're in this for you guys, okay? Just post whatever you want in good taste. And, you know, of course, I always like to give credit. I had someone steal my stuff today.
20 votes, Brian. 20.
20? Oh, that's good.
20 Iceberg dead ahead. Only one person remembered right ahead. Only one.
Hey, you want to tell?
People.
Hey, Teresa, we have a question from Julie Nugent. She says, okay, what does the wrench mean? LOL. You want to tell her?
Oh, the wrench means that you're able to give people timeouts, which I know all about those. And
hey, Shammy.
Nice even no names. You know who you are out there too.
Hey, the Batman says he found a new Mandela effect. Let's hear it, the Batman. If you tell us, please. Shamron, hey guys, Shamron V is in the audience. Hey, Shammy.
Hey, Shammy, love you, girl. You need to post more in my new group.
All right, you want me to share?
You need to post.
While we're waiting on that, Teresa, you want me to share some of your fine residue you have?
Yes. I went to the library, or like I said, about an hour ago, and for some reason, I can always find old books, and in the old books, I find residue. And lo and behold, I found this Disney book, and you'll see it, Brian, what it says. It's like 1963. You see it?
Okay, hold on.
Sorry, it was the best I could do taking pictures. It's the book's as old as me, by the way, folks. So
okay.
That's pretty old.
If you guys don't mind, I'm just going to cycle through the stuff that she sent me. This is stuff coming from Teresa. No, it's fine. So basically, here it is. A tip of cop events for Special Olympics at Ruby Tuesdays.
Yes, there's some residue for that.
Copycat Ruby Tuesdays white chicken chili.
I'll be posting that in the chat later on, guys, for the Ruby Tuesdays.
Ruby Tuesdays. I mean, what do you guys? I'm kind of seeing both. It could be both to me. You know, Ruby Tuesdays. I mean, I worked at the mall, at Chick-fil-A in the mall, and it was CHIC. That I know for sure. And I even tripped up. I told you guys the story if you've been following my videos for a while. I know I got like 1,300 videos out there, but there was one video where I was at the mall and I was actually interviewing some people, and I tried to pull my boss into it. My boss remembers CHIC. He said they changed in 2001, but here's the thing. I started working there back in 1996. So and I worked there until 2001. For me, it was CHIC, but it goes all the way back in history, CHICK. So I don't know. Since when was it, Teresa? Was it 1975, I think, when they opened Chick-fil-A, or when was it?
Oh my gosh, I don't know, Brian. We do have a couple of
I
Chick-fil-A's
forget.
here where I live at in Las Vegas.
Ruby Tuesdays. Why would they post this incorrectly on Yelp?
That's what I wanted to show you guys. Yelp never gets anything wrong.
Well, there's another problem with Yelp. You see the P's messed up. Look at the P in Yelp.
Oh yeah, that's too many. You got one Residue and you got one Mandela.
There's some more Ruby Tuesdays. I wanted to let everyone know about Ruby Tuesdays. Look at this. Oh man.
And you know what, Brian? It seems like they're
Ruby
making
Tuesdays.
everything singular, like taking the S out.
Yep. Goodbye, Ruby
Just
Tuesdays.
like the one that drives me the most crazy is my Sally's Beauty Supply. That one drives me crazy, and I got Residue for that one too.
Oh yeah, and just like Victoria's Secret, I remember Victoria's Secret, not Victoria's Secret. It just sounds messed up.
And I got Residue for that one too. I got a Residue for everything, pretty much, guys.
Yeah, it's almost like you got all this Residue arsenal in your back pocket. I don't know how you do it, Teresa.
I was making a joke last night on the show. You know how there was Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Yeah.
I'm the Residue Slayer. I walk around throwing Cheerios on people and spraying them with Febreze. With my monocle on.
Oh man. Hey,
that was a joke, guys. If you didn't get it.
Okay, so what is the Mandela effect? The Batman, tell us what the Mandela effect is with Dragon Ball Z. I want to know.
So what is the ME, Brian? I'm sorry, I don't have the chat on. My bad.
Hold on here. Alone One says, maybe you can find this, Teresa, so we can share it with the audience.
Okay.
Okay, Yellow Sun says the E fell off Danielle Steele's last name. Now it is Steele. Yellow Sun, I'm going to promote you.
I got tons of that. Would you like some?
Congratulations, Yellow Sun. You've earned a wrench. Alone One says there is a documentary on YouTube, Martha Stewart renovating one of her homes in the 90s. It was sponsored by Murphy's Oil Soap, but now it is only Murphy. That's another Mandela effect. That's a known one.
What's the person's name? I'm sorry, that just asked.
Alone One.
Let me go ahead and send you some Daniel still right now, and you can show them. I've got some right now.
Okay.
Okay, I got some right now. Just give me a second here. I've got plenty. Let me get to where it's at.
You guys.
Brian, you can talk about Snow White. The Residue there while I'm getting the Daniel Steele Residue, if you like, talk about Snow White and Seven Dwarfs.
Yeah, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Have you got the Residue up?
Yes, you have it in your little your amount that I just sent you. Go through that.
Okay, let's have a look. And I will be checking, guys, this coming Monday, I will be checking the mailbag, okay? For all the Residue that if you want to send me like a short video clip of a skit, maybe we're trying to put a bunch of skits together, like if you do a skit with E.T., like E.T. Home Phone, the way he's supposed to say it, where you point to the moon or whatever. You know, I mean, whatever you can do a little skit, send it to me. This is a 20-30-second skit or something. I'll post it. I'll put them all together. That'd be great, and you'll get credit for it. So where's it, Teresa?
I just sent it to you a few minutes ago.
Okay, I see all the.
It's before the Ruby Tuesdays.
Okay, I see it now.
All right, and while you're talking about that, I'm going to get your Daniel Steele Residue here.
Yeah, Daniel Steele.
Daniel, not Daniel. Daniel.
Daniel or Danielle?
Danielle.
Because she lost an E or something. She lost an E.
Yeah, I have some proof here. Hold on.
There's what is this, Alice in Wonderland?
Yeah, that was just kind of like how I feel.
wait, hold on. Let's talk about her for a minute, okay? In case she changes. She's got yellow hair, blonde hair, and she's got a black ribbon tied around her head. She's got a blue dress with a white apron looking thing right here. And then she's got white tights and black shoes with a black strap right here. Okay, in case it changes.
If you want to show that overpass, it's pretty interesting. It's actually a real overpass.
Wait, hold
Read
on.
what it says.
Teresa, is this from the actual Disney book?
Yes. It's a very old book, 1963. I actually didn't buy the book, but it was at the thrift. That was at the thrift store. I'm sorry, not at the library. I got another book, which was the John Edwards book from the library. But the other book that he's showing you now, that's from Savers thrift store. There was like 2 of them.
Do you know? Let me see. Do you know who makes this book?
No.
Was it perhaps Little Golden Books?
I'm sorry?
Was it perhaps Little Golden Books, who also wrote Pokey Puppy, is spelled as Poke
It could have been.
I heard
I didn't buy the book, Brian, because I didn't want to, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to take it with me.
Yeah, I know. I'm the same way. Like, I went to Goodwill today and took a picture because I took a picture of a painting. That way I could print it out and do it myself.
Can you look up the title of it maybe and see if you can Google it? Google somehow? Or you want me to Google it?
You can. Look, I'm trying to share the residue that you sent me. Mirror, mirror on the wall, it says.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm getting your Daniel Steele. Sorry.
Yeah. Mirror, mirror on the wall. It's okay. Who is the fairest of us all? It should be who is the fairest of them all. But right here it says us all. I guess they got that wrong. And the mirror replied, her lips blood red, her hair like night, her skin like snow, her name Snow White. So let's see what else we got.
That was pretty good residue.
Right, and it says again, so now the queen's most prized possession was her magic mirror. Every day she looked into it and said, mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of us all? It should be of them all. Did that change?
Yeah. Oh, man, I hope that didn't change, too.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?
It is them.
I know, that's what I'm saying. There's John Edward. It used to be John Edwards.
Do you have the residue from John Edwards that I've sent you?
Yeah, if you want to see, there's his signature, guys. That's John Edwards.
That was so cool. Yes, I was excited. I'm like, oh my gosh. And the book was only $1, by the way.
Dang. Did you send me some more stuff?
Yeah, go ahead and look at that.
Okay, hold on. Let me. Oh, what?
I'm trying to get your.
Hold on. What? You found a traffic light?
Yes.
Okay, what is this? Oh, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. How the heck did you find that?
I found it online.
What? Okay, guys, this is
the National Overpass. It says that.
I know. Where is this over? I want to go there. I want to go there so badly.
We'd have to do.
Okay, so look at this overpass. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood right here. Come on now, they didn't take that from what's that? Daniel Tiger's neighborhood is the only one now that says it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. If you listen to the original Mr. Rogers, he says it's a beautiful day in this neighborhood.
And there's that record I sent you too. The record actually says that.
Look,
it's there's a kid's record.
I wonder if this is photoshopped or what. But look at this traffic light, you guys. It's got the red on the bottom. That's weird.
I found that also online.
I wonder if someone like flipped the image or something. You know, of course No, they couldn't have done that. Wow, that's amazing. I don't know how you find it. There's Charles Schultz. SCHULTZ. Same thing. These are just random residues. Is that right?
Yes, I'm just sending you random stuff to show while I'm looking for Daniel Steele.
Yeah, look, Norma Jean. Jean. That's the way I remember it.
Yep.
She got an E. I guess they took the E off of Danielle Steele and put it on Norma Jean's name, which we celebrated last night, and we had a great time enjoying celebrating the birthday of Marilyn Monroe. There's Charles Schultz.
Oh, I also have some more residue I'd like you to show. You didn't do it last time, but I'm going to show it to you.
Okay.
OxyClean. I'm going to send you some of that while I'm looking for the Daniel Steele.
Hold on. Wait, hold on. Look at this. What? How do you find this stuff? Look. The Queen of the Damned by The Queen of the Damned by Anne Rice. the third volume in Rice's best-selling Chronicles of the Vampire series, which began with Interview with a Vampire. What in the heck?
I've been on a roll lately, Brian. Ever since I started the new group, the residue's just been flowing to me like fast.
Interview with the Vampire author Anne Rice, after weeks of grousing over the cast of Tom Cruise as Lestat in the movie version of the book, has flip-flopped in the darkness of a private screening of the movie. The performance were beyond her wildest expectations, and I'm wondering where it shows Interview with a Vampire, right? Oh yeah, right there at the very top. Interview with a Vampire. Wow.
There's even one of the things that I sent you actually shows
what?
Like a movie thing.
Wait, hold on. This is Auburn Cinemas. This is in Alabama, folks. Auburn, Alabama. I recognize the 207 number. Bargain Matinees. It says right here, Interview with a Vampire, R-rated. And it shows the movie times. Look at that. Oh, wait, Double Dragon. I want to see Double Dragon. Who remembers Double Dragon? Hi, Billy. It's Maze here with a special TV offer. Order OxyClean, OXY.
I like that one.
It says OXY, OxyClean, in the next 10 minutes, and I'll include my soul absolutely free. I love that guy. So, Billy Mays.
I'm hitting you with Residue, Brian, all at once.
I'm dead by OxyClean with a Y. What? OxyClean?
Yeah, I found that. I've been holding back on you. Sorry.
It's okay. Look at this. Look, wait, what? It says make your own OxyClean with a Y. And look, right here it says with an I. Somebody wrote that in. Yeah, that is good. I mean, because that goes to show you whoever made it is either a dumb butt or what? Smithsonian Institute? Wow. Smithsonian Institute.
Skechers with a T.
And now it's the Smithsonian Institution. Here is a Walt Disney glass. Now is this whose picture is this? I know I've seen this before, Teresa. Do you know where you got this picture from? The mirror on the wall glass? Mirror. It says Walt Disney, Snow White, and the Seven Dwarfs. Mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? When the magic mirror responded that Snow White was the fairest in the land, her jealous stepmother, the queen, vowed to cast a spell on her. Wow. Wait. What is this, Chick-fil-A? Oh, yeah. Right here.
Yeah, you see it?
Yeah, this is actually a menu from Chick-fil-A, and it shows the meals. The number 3 Chick-fil-A spicy chicken sandwich, CHICFILA. That's how I remember it. And the same here.
And you're still with an E, right?
Huh?
And you're still with an E, right?
Yeah.
I found it.
Look, guys. Super Bowl Febreze. Febreze ad right here. Febreze.
And that's with Catherine Hahn. She's a famous actress. And they were doing a commercial for one of the Super Bowls in the past. And if you look at it, it actually says Febreze. It was a commercial that they were advertising Febreze, because they have a lot of commercials. They pay a lot of money during the Super Bowl seasons. And that was one of them. And I thought that was pretty cool. I wanted to show you that one too, Brian.
That is amazing.
And I'm sending you Daniel Steele right now.
Wait, hold on. Look at this. All right, I'll take a look. Look, Keel reprised the role. Now, look. This is Moonraker, right? You remember him? He's got the braces, and look. Keel reprised the role of Jaws in the 1979 film Moonraker. The film culminated with Jaws changing sides and joining forces with Bond to save the world. It also saw romance blossom between Jaws and Dolly, a small pigtailed blonde with braces. It says right here.
Braces.
Comically played by Blanche Ravellec. In this reality, she never had braces.
I love Residue, guys. It just,
Hold on, yeah, me too. Oh, wait, hold on. You found some...
But I love it more.
You found some Skechers with a T. Look.
Yep. That's, hey, by the way, folks, that's the one that woke me up, right, Brian? That's the one that I am mostly crazy about is the Skechers because I have 2 pairs on the shelf. I'm scared to wear them. They're sitting there.
And hold on here. Don't you think these ads would have gotten trouble for misspelling it? Look, they put Adidas with 3 Ds. Adidas with 3 Ds. Another Adidas with 3 Ds. Look at this. Beautiful residue, folks. Screen capture it if you want. Show it to your family members. I mean, look. Here's JCPenney.
The proof is right there. JCPenney, look at that one all over the place.
I know. JCPenney, Penny. That's what it was. You can't tell me it was Penne. You know, me and Lisa joke around about that all the time. JCPenney's.
It was Penny.
Danielle Steele, and she spells
there
it
you
with...
go. There's your who's the one who wanted the Steele with the E?
That was, I think, was it Alone One?
Lone One. Look at the residue. Brian's showing it now. There's your E. And trust me, I'm with you. I remember the E too.
Danielle Steele's. Right. Oh, wow. Look at all this JCPenney stuff. Where did you get this stuff here?
I Googled it and found it.
JCPenney. Oh, my God. Yeah. Guys, get a screen capture of that. That is beautiful residue right there.
You're welcome. I did it with quotation marks. That's kind of like my secret is when I look for stuff, I usually use the word vintage or I put quotation marks. And that's kind of
Danielle Steele.
my trade secrets. I just let y'all know.
Oh, my gosh. Look at this. Danielle Steele with an extra E. Wow. Incredible. Wow. So I don't know. What do you think, you guys? And let me get back to the chat. I know I haven't been ignoring you guys. So sorry about that. Let's check back with the chat. Okay.
We have call outs in the chat, Brian.
Who?
Call outs. We should do call outs.
We can. I can open up the lines. If everybody wants to do that, we'll do that. Let's open up the lines for just a minute. Let me get the phone number, the top secret phone number here.
And guys, if there's any residue that you're looking for that hasn't been found yet, please let me know, and I'll do my best to find it. Hey, Brian, would you also show the jaws with the bites at the top? That was awesome. Brian.
Yes, hold on. I'm trying to
okay.
Pull up the number here. All right, this is, guys, I'm opening up the phone lines now, okay?
Did you give him the phone number?
Yeah, I want to hear from you guys. What is up with these effects? This is the phone number. Call. I want to hear from you.
Call in. What's the phone number? Say it.
Whoa, Charles is singing. Is Charles in charge? Who's in charge? Take me to your leader. All right. Scooby-Doo residue memory. Marie. Wait, Marie, what's up with the Scooby-Doo residue?
I think they're talking about Shaggy with the lump on his throat. I found residue for that one, remember?
Yeah, hey,
Charkay.
Hey, Charkay, what's up?
Hey, Charkay.
Charkay is in the audience.
Hey, Charkay.
Edward Bevington, I'm with you. Double dragon, kick, kick, punch, LOL.
We had a good show last night, Brian, huh? We said we were talking about Marilyn Monroe's birthday being yesterday, and last night I posted residue for the mole that moved on her face, and also Norma Jean now being spelled Jeanne, correct?
Right. Okay,
yeah.
Scooby-Doo's nose came off and looked for a clue.
Huh? Say that again?
Yeah, I think I remember that. Scooby-Doo's nose coming off, and he was looking for a clue. Are you sure? Are you sure that wasn't Pluto? I thought maybe Pluto did that at one time, didn't he?
That one's not ringing a bell.
I kind of remember Pluto doing that from Mickey and Pluto.
Yeah. Yeah,
You know
me
you've
too,
got a
Brian. I
mystery
remember
to
more
solve,
Pluto
and you
than
better not look back.
Scooby-Doo.
No, don't look back, because when Scooby's Doo is coming, you better have yourself a Scooby snack. That's a fact. Yep.
Yeah.
Scooby
Can you do an
Dooby
imitation
Doo.
of the dog?
Actually, that's Corey's department. Where's Corey? I gotta have him do Scooby Doo, man. He does a good job at impressions.
Are we gonna have anybody calling in?
I'm hoping. I'm checking the phone lines. Whoever wants to call in may call in at this time. I open up the phone line.
Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Anybody? Tell Glow to call in.
Yeah, it's funny.
Glow, call in. Glow, call in.
I got a code red 2 hours ago. That's funny. Code red. What the Batman? What is it? Hey, I'll ask him. Do you mind calling in? Batman, do you mind calling in? Please, we want to.
Phone number?
Yeah, I did. I can post it again.
No, but say the number.
850-754-1552.
You guys got that?
Oh, we do have a caller. Hang on.
Yay! Who is it?
Here. Hello, caller. You're on the air.
Hi, Mr. President.
Oh, hi.
Listen, I have a question. How do you remember Billy Mays dying?
Billy Mays?
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyone know how Billy Mays died? I need some help here.
I remember he was promoting and it was a plane crash.
Drank too much OxyClean? I don't know.
He was promoting and he died in a plane crash. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
What?
He died in a plane crash.
Guys, it's Marilyn Monroe, quote unquote Marilyn Monroe. Hey, Glow.
Hey, Glow, welcome.
Okay,
Great job last night.
I remember 100% that he died on a plane crash. In a plane crash.
Well, what's next? The big three are going to come back to life? I mean, because them three died on a plane. Remember? You remember Bopper and what?
Go ahead. Go ahead. There's a lag. I can't hear you.
No, the guy Richie Valens, Big Bopper, and who was the other guy that died in the plane? I bet they'll come back to life. I bet they'll come back to life.
This guy died of heart disease, Billy Mays, and no. I remember it's clear day when I heard it. It was a plane crash, and I was like, "Wow, that really sucked." Right in the middle of his career. Nobody responding when he was down. Oh, it's a heart attack.
Okay, it was a heart attack.
Plane crash. I'm thinking of plane crash. Julie is from the same planet I'm from.
Oh, wow.
Same reality. Plane crash, yes. It was definitely a plane crash. All right, anybody else? Yeah, I'll take the answers off the air. Goodbye.
Marie.
Somebody else calling.
Listen, Marie said, "Yeah, thank you for calling, Glow. Appreciate it."
Thank you, Glow.
Thanks, Glow.
Yeah, I'm reading Marie's comment. All right, I'll read them off. All right, bye.
Okay, bye. The phone lines are just. It's okay. The phone lines are still open, you guys, for a little while longer. We're talking about his wife woke up to him dead, heart attack. Billy Mays died of a heart attack in this reality. Can anyone confirm that, or do we? Because the effect is what Glow is saying. He died in a plane crash. Can anyone confirm either way?
Does anybody know?
Love you, Glow. Thank you.
Thank you, Chloe.
Char K said cocaine overdose. Yeah, thank you, Julie. Thank you for confirming. Julie, you want to call in? We haven't heard from you. Please call in. Please, please. With cherries on top.
Who else is in the audience that would like to call in? It'd be awesome.
I just posted the number again. Please, guys, call in. We want to hear from you.
Don't be shy. Come on, call in. Ryan, you want to talk about more about those newspapers about the Titanic? How they're saying about how it was towed from the
yeah, I can.
Towed from the ocean or something.
Yeah, I can. I can share part of the video of that.
Yeah, do you have the newspapers? Remember, there was newspapers also.
Yeah, let me try to find some of those.
Cool.
It's gonna take me a minute. You want to help me with that, Teresa?
Okay. Well, supposedly they're saying what, that they towed it? I don't think they did, though. Do you have those newspapers?
I'm looking.
All right. Been a lot of videos on that.
Oh yeah, here it is. Definitely. Look at this.
Wow.
Let me share this real quick. See, I mean the numbers just sound really off to me right here. Even Carpathia takes off with. Oh wait, we have another caller, folks. Hold on.
Woo-hoo.
Yay!
Yay!
Oh, Julie's calling.
Cool.
Hi, caller. You're on the air.
Hello?
Hello, Julie.
Hey, Julie.
Hi, Brian.
Hi. Good to hear from you.
Julie, welcome. Awesome.
Good to hear from you too.
Hey, so you're pretty. I noticed you're pretty active in the group and everything. And
yes, thank you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I noticed you're pretty active in the group and everything, and you keep posting stuff all the time. Where do you find some of the stuff? I mean, like, have you noticed any new effects?
No, the most new one that I've noticed for myself was the Capitol building a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah. You mean the one that has that weird Indian statue now?
Yes. We were watching the news, Ancient Aliens, I think, on just TV, and the Capitol showed, and I was like, whoa, wait a minute.
Yes, that's right.
And
that's right. Oh my gosh, yeah, your video chained a whole bunch of other videos. As soon as I saw that, I decided to post it and give you credit for it.
Wow.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Hey, no problem. I know it takes a lot of work to find some of these.
Julie, feel free to post any of your videos in the group, okay?
I didn't hear you, Teresa. Say it again.
Feel free to post any of your videos as well in the group. If you notice, I post a lot of different videos from different people, and I always give them credit for it. So if you have anything you want to post, go ahead and post it.
I've been Emmy aware for about 2 years, and I did a video about a week after becoming Mandela affected. And
that's fine. Go ahead.
Got chicken
I'm open to everything.
And kind of deleted it.
Wait, hold on. What is this? I see something that looks like maybe the Capitol building. I mean, not quite exactly, but it's got a flag on top.
It has a flag?
I remember the flag on top, but
I remember a pole, and sometimes I think there was a flag, but I sure did not remember that freedom statue thing that is up there now. It just sticks out like a sore thumb.
Oh my gosh. I mean, yeah, you're right. I mean, wow.
I have a question for everybody. When you first notice an effect, does it seem like it's in your face there for a while?
like it's either on the news or on TV all the time.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it's almost like they're screaming at us for us to talk
Yes.
about it.
Yeah.
That happened to me today.
Yeah, exactly.
I've noticed, especially
It
during.
wants you to see it, Julie.
Okay.
It does. Trust me. I can't go a day without ignoring it. Seriously.
Especially during the Super Bowl, how many commercials did you guys see that were Mandela affected companies? I mean,
Yes.
seriously, the
We
Ford.
didn't watch.
You didn't watch the Super Bowl?
Husband may have, but usually I would watch the commercials just because that was the fun
Yes,
part.
that
But
was
no,
what I used to watch. Commercials.
Yeah, exactly.
And they were all, almost every single one of them were Mandela affected companies like Chick-fil-A. I've never seen Chick-fil-A do a commercial in my life until recently. And then we saw we saw several from Ford. You know, Ford was doing commercials. Their logos affected.
Uh-huh.
So what else did you see that maybe I didn't mention?
As far as during what, the Super Bowl?
Yeah, or anything. I mean, what other commercials have you noticed that post stuff?
It's like even taking it back to the Capitol building.
Yeah.
Every newscast I watched, every picture of anything going on, they were showing that Capitol building that first 48 hours. I'm like, it's like they're throwing it in your face. Are people noticing this? And it's kind of like, I still think it's a big, huge wake-up call. That's why it's in every genre that somebody would have an interest to catch their eye. Whether it's cars, whether it's logos, whether it's out shopping, a book, a movie.
There seems to be a Mandela effect that suits everybody, isn't that right?
Yes, I agree.
Just like I remember studying in school that who was that famous slave? He discovered or he invented the cotton gin. Help me
Eli
out.
Whitney?
Yeah, Eli Whitney. Yeah, that's right. And Eli Whitney turns out in this reality he's a white man from Yale. I find that really
Never
weird.
was in my reality.
What?
Never was in my reality.
No,
he was an African American man.
Exactly. And you know what else I noticed today is, as you know, it seems like a lot of people are talking about the song Africa, Toto, Africa. And I thought it was a love story about a man going to see his woman. Hurry, boy, she's waiting there for you. Apparently, it's talking about Africa this entire time. This man misses Africa and he blesses the rains. I mean, but how do you bless the rains in Africa? I thought he missed the rains. I don't know.
I don't neither. I just remember singing to the song. Never paid much attention to the words, really. I mean, except by singing it. I think some of the times when you get people that aren't seeing Mandela effects, the way we woke up our kids up to it, we ask open-ended questions. What was a big thing, you know, like with Star Wars? What did they say when he found out he was his father? What did Darth Vader say to Luke? What color was 3CPO? The song, my daughter, I asked her, I said, what was that song you used to sing as a kid, that Lamb Chops? And she sang it. And then
This is the song that never ends.
Never. And she sang the song. I thought, oh, that's my girl, you know?
Yeah, what about the Green Day? The Green Day song.
Which one?
The one about, do you have the time to listen to me whine, the basket case one? And he talks about...
I wasn't a Green Day person, so I wouldn't know. Some of the stuff wasn't my era, my genre. So my kids may have listened to it, but...
Well, apparently he goes to a male whore. I went to a whore. He said my life's a bore.
Yeah, I have a great sympathy and heart for the people that are having trouble with those in their family that they don't know how to relate to them seeing this stuff and the fact that they don't. You know, that just breaks my heart for them.
I know. What were you saying about the kids? You were saying something about asking your kids stuff about, like, Luke, I'm your father, and some other stuff.
The very first thing I asked them was John 3:16 because I know how they were raised. I know who taught them that and where they learned it from. And they all repeated John 3:16 the way that it should be, with shall and not should. So I knew for a fact then that there's something deeper going on.
Definitely. Hi, Lisa. Lisa's in the audience. Hey, baby.
Well, I'm going to let you go, finish your show, talk to the people in chat, and I will talk to you guys later.
All right, Julie, thanks a lot for coming on, okay?
Is she coming on the show on Friday?
All righty. Thanks, Brian.
All right, thanks for coming on. We
Bye,
hope to
Teresa.
see you. Bye-bye.
Bye, thank you.
Thanks so much. All right, guys, the lines are still open. We got time for one more caller, okay?
Get some food.
Got time for
Anybody else?
one more caller. Come on, the Batman. Let's hear from you. Let's talk about this Mandela effect that you're saying with Boo.
Yes, I want to hear about it.
I want to hear about Boo.
What is Boo?
Boo is a character from Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, I've never watched that. I'm sorry.
I know. That's going to be a tough one for folks.
Yeah. Only if you're a real big fan of it, you'd know it.
Hey, what's up, Adam?
Hey, Adam. Is that Adam Book? B?
Adam for Christ?
Oh, hi, Adam. Adam, call in.
Somebody call in.
Tell Lisa to call in.
Okay, there's the number.
Lisa, call in. Who else we got in the audience?
Now, Lisa's been Mandela affected since 2008. I am truly...
Yeah, Lisa, come on and call in. Give her the phone number, Brian.
I did. She already has my number.
No, not that one. The other number.
Oh,
You
yeah.
got two numbers.
Okay. What's up with Tales from the Crypt? Is that Mandela affected as well?
Oh, my gosh. I remember that show. What's wrong with it?
Gosh, I don't know.
Is it the skeleton, maybe? Look at the skeleton. See if his eyes are blocked.
I don't know. I can't watch shows like that
Let
much
me look.
anymore.
Hold on. Let me see.
Yep. And we're asking for now. Let me tell you guys something, because the Mandela effect made it all the way to Cinemassacre, and you guys all know him. He's got like 2.5 million subscribers, and he was talking about the Mandela effect. I can share a little bit of his video while we're waiting. Of course, I'm not going to get too far into it because of copyright, but I will share a brief. Maybe look him up real quick. I saw it the other day. I was like, wow, we've actually made it all the way to Cinemassacre.
Let me look at Tales from the Crypt and see what it looks different about it. Okay. Oh, here's another one, Brian. Do you remember The War of the Worlds, or do you remember War of the Worlds?
Use punching.
War of the Worlds?
Brian?
Yeah.
Yeah, guess what? Do you remember War of the Worlds, or do you remember The War of the Worlds?
I guess it was War of the Worlds. It wasn't
It changed. It changed.
No, it
My
was
book this morning changed.
It was
Yeah,
War of the
huge.
Worlds.
It changed. I got something to show you.
Well, you know what else? You know what else changed for me was Planet of the Apes. The new
Wait,
movie.
you see
It was
this, Brian?
War
You're
of the
gonna
Planet of
flip.
the Apes.
My book this morning at home, it changed on me.
Okay.
Let me show you.
Guys, look at this guy. He's got over 2.5 million subscribers, and he's talking about the Mandela effect in movies. This was published on April 7th, 2017. I can't believe that. Wow. So look at all the comments he's got. He's got all these comments. He had 1,613,000 views.
Brian,
Movies and TV.
you need to look at this book.
Look
You're
at-
gonna freak out.
Here's Sinbad as a genie. In that
hosting the Ray Harryhausen
Shazam movie.
Sinbad and the Eye of the Tiger on TNT. But anyway, this could have been the cause of some of the false memory, but more likely it's because Shazam sounds like Kazam, which was a real movie from '96 and had a genie. but the genie was Shaq. Sinbad wasn't in it anywhere. It seems obvious that everyone's remembering the movie Kazam, but they insist that it's two separate movies, even saying.
And I actually don't remember these letters being merged here in the movie Kazam. I remember that movie specifically not being merged. That's just weird.
And Kazam was a ripoff of Shazam. Shazam does exist, partly. I should also note that there was an unrelated TV series called Shazam.
Shazam. Oh, wow.
And I just found out it's also the title of an upcoming movie based on Captain Marvel, but it's one of two.
Wow, Shazam. Look at that. Upcoming movie. So is that interesting or what? Yeah, I can't believe that. We got time.
I just sent you something.
Okay, hold on. What'd you send me?
Something that doesn't look right.
Oh, the War of the Worlds.
Yeah, that I don't remember
Okay.
the. Ask your audience what they remember.
Yeah, let's see what the audience remembers. Either War of the Worlds or the War of the Worlds. That one's going to be kind of sketchy in my mind. I don't know. But H.G.
Let me
Wells.
see if I can find the video that Tom Cruise was in. Let me see what it says.
Okay.
I'm gonna find some residue for this. Hold on. There you go. That's fast.
Yeah, the movie with Tom Cruise is actually War of the
War of the
Worlds.
Worlds. I just found it, Brian. I just found it. I just found residue.
I know, me too. War of the Worlds, and Steven Spielberg made this movie. And
What?
Yeah, and it was based on the book by H.G. Wells.
Yeah, now the book says the. Look at the residue, guys.
All right,
Check that out, Brian.
Okay, hold on.
Even Orson Welles. There's even a whole thing about Orson Welles, a very old video. Check this out. I'm hitting you with residue right now.
Okay.
Check that out. I'm going to actually post this in the group as well, Brian, okay?
Okay.
I found this one out myself.
Wait, is this from the New York Times?
Yeah, look at that. 1938. It says War of the Worlds.
Okay, so is this another movie production? Oh, it's a radio broadcast.
Yeah.
Business passed me a message which he had just received.
Okay, War of the Worlds. Yeah, radio broadcast. There you go. Residue.
Yep.
I mean, because it was.
Brian, I'm going to post that too.
Okay. And watch for that to change. It'll probably change. Whatever happens in one timeline will affect the other timelines eventually.
War of the Worlds.
So it's almost like spillage, you know. What do they call that?
This will change to the. Just watch, because once a Mandela effect starts on
Quantum
effect, guys, everything starts changing. Like my Fruit Loops. Remember the Fruit Loops I gave to you about a year ago? There was like about 20 boxes. They all said FRUIT. And what happened the next day, Brian?
Mm-hmm.
The whole picture changed. Yeah. Look at that.
JW says, I only remember on the radio, but I don't remember the.
Yeah, but now look at the book. Did you show them the picture of the book?
I did.
Wow.
Hey, we have Diane Bowden. Hey, Diane, you got to do a call-in. We miss you, sister.
Yeah, Diane, come on and call in.
Diane, please, can you call in? We haven't heard from you.
And here's even a musical War of the Worlds, Brian. There was a musical.
Yeah. I think Diane ordered 2 T-shirts from me.
Oh, thank you, Diane.
I still have T-shirts, you guys, if you want to get some. Send me an email, mandelaeffectawareness@gmail.com if you'd like one. And it says Mandela Effect residue.
Brian,
yeah, I can show you.
I didn't know there was War of the Worlds Part 2. Do you remember that?
No, I don't actually.
There is now. Wait a minute. No. Now there's 2 of them. Tom Cruise did not make. Wait a minute. No. Hold on. don't think there was a second one.
Hold on, this movie came out in 2008?
What? 1953. Here's the original one, Brian. 1953, War of the Worlds. Look.
Okay,
that's the original one, folks.
Right.
1953.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about War of the Worlds 2. What this thing says, Wikipedia. It says in 2008 it went direct to DVD, so it skipped the movie theaters. That's probably why we never heard about War of the Worlds 2. That sounds legit. Oh wow.
I'm good. I'm on a live show right now. But I'm going in. Eventually. Yeah, I'm going in. Yeah.
Oh, it's okay, Betty. Hey, speaking of Betty, we have a possible Mandela effect with Paul Simon's song, which, hang on, I think we have a call coming in. Hold on. Hey, caller, you're on the air.
Oh, hello, it's Adam for Christ.
Hey, Teresa, can you mute your mic a minute? It's very noisy. Teresa, if you can hear me, mute your mic, please. Sorry about that, Adam. How you doing, man?
Okay, I'm checking out your broadcast.
I was doing a good deed. Sorry, guys.
Lots of trippy stuff.
Adam's here with us, Teresa. Adam, for Christ.
Hi, how you doing? Welcome. Are you
Well, thanks for having me.
on my group?
Adam, can you hear her? Are you?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
She was asking, are you a member of the group?
I guess.
So let's
Yes or a maybe.
Hey Teresa, let him talk. Go ahead, Adam. Ask us anything or tell us your opinion on the effect. What are some of the big changes that you noticed?
Well, the two that got to me were, of course, Vader saying what he says to Luke in this reality, because I always thought it was Luke, I am your father, and I checked it out on my DVD copy, and of course he's saying now, no, I am your father. And then the other one that got to me is, if you check, I think people have complained of it being a silver leg. It's more like a silver shin on 3PO. But there he is in all three of the classic movies with a silver shin.
Hey, you know what I found really interesting too about that? Did you notice in the final Star Wars movie that they actually made his leg all gold in that movie?
Yeah.
So it was almost like that was the finishing piece of the whole movie series.
Yeah, it kind of gets to me too, because every time I'm seeing those classic movies, I'm like, okay, so the rebellion improvised with him, and I guess got the shin from some other droid or something.
What about since you're into Star Wars, what about R2-D2? How do you remember him being spelled? Was it R2 a dash? Was there a dash in there? R2-D2?
That's what I remember, is a dash in it.
And what is it now? Did they take the dash out?
I haven't checked. I'll have to check on that one, but it wouldn't surprise me with those other two changes. That's just along for the ride, I guess, so far.
Yeah, I've seen you a lot in the chats. You're pretty active with us, and you know, we love you and appreciate you, brother. And you know, we're just glad we're in this Mandela family together, and that's the important thing, is to talk about it and promote. My channel is there to help promote awareness of the Mandela effects that are going on. Again, I thought maybe we would eventually find out, you know, what the cause of this whole thing is. It seems like everything seems to point to CERN, but that may be just a guinea pig for some other thing behind a curtain. You know what I mean?
It's the best explanation I've had so far, and I thank goodness that you've got a community going on with this sort of thing, because it makes me feel a little more sane to know there's some other people who are seeing some of this stuff like I'm seeing it.
Well, have you ever seen a Mandela effect change before your eyes? I know Teresa talks about it all the time. She has sent me photographic residue of Fruit Loops, and it has changed before my eyes as well. Well, it changed for me the next day. It was actually FRUIT, and then it changed to FROOT. It was really weird. And the fact that we did a video on Voodoo Donuts, and now Voodoo Donuts changed to Voodoo Donuts. They took off the S in Voodoo Donuts, and that bothers me. So have you ever noticed anything like that change before your eyes?
No, I haven't realized that one specifically. I've seen a lot of trippy things.
Teresa?
Since you get a 30, you get 15 off, right?
Yeah, I don't know. They're all different.
Teresa, can you please mute? I'm so sorry, Adam.
No, that's all right.
She probably doesn't realize it's catching every noise in the room.
So no, I haven't really realized anything like that just happening before my eyes. I did realize one that someone else pointed out a while back, which was one of the more recent ones, where in the movie The Dark Knight, there's the one scene where the Joker's talking to Harvey Dent, I guess convincing him to be Two-Face. The speech was a little longer in the movie theater than it is on DVD, where he says some extra stuff. I forget what exactly, but it's a longer speech.
Yeah.
When I was watching the theater.
I know, and you know they have different DVD versions. They've got the theatrical version, and then they have the one that is the unrated version, and then they have, you know, that. So they have different versions. Teresa, can you please mute your mic? Sorry, guys. Hold on. I have to. I'm trying to get rid of the background noise. I'm so sorry, Adam.
No, that's all right.
Okay. She'll call back. It's fine. So go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But yeah, that one was kind of trippy too, that I saw that on a YouTube video that someone was noticing that about that, the Joker's speech in Dark Knight like that.
Yeah, was it the one was it the one about nobody panics or nobody bats an eye or something? Because he never actually says nobody bats an eye.
One, yeah.
That's so crazy.
I remember him saying it in the movie theater that way, but on home video he doesn't get into the whole nobody bats an eye part of it.
And you remember that 100% for a fact that he said nobody bats an eye?
When I was in the theater, yeah, he was saying it that way.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, because now nobody panics. It's almost like they're doing these little word inserts to there's almost like a programming that goes on or something. Have you noticed people change in front of you? Do people act different sometimes? Like sort of hostile at times, or do they act differently?
Now that's what I like about your community is because at least you're acknowledging this stuff. If I try and talk to anyone, because I live out in Lansing, Michigan, you try and bring up the Mandela effect, and they either just act like you're crazy, or they just at some point cut you off and then just walk away.
That sounds
so
about right.
More like, it's not like they're hostile, they just shut you off on some level at some point.
I know exactly what you mean. And, you know, that's why it's important. We just, you know, we come together and we talk about it. Eventually you're going to get through to them. You know that, right? It's just over time as more awareness is brought about. I've noticed that like people that are close to me, like my family, my parents, my dad told me, now stop it with that Mandela stuff. And so did my mom, you know, they got on to me for doing that stuff. But eventually they came around and my mom, my mother, she started seeing the changes, and my dad, he even started seeing some of the changes. In fact, he was watching a JFK video where he saw Denny's in the background, and then a while later it shifted and he didn't see the Denny's anymore. And he's like, "What? No, it's not like that." You know, because Denny's wasn't even available back then. It wasn't around in 1963 or whatever, you know, when Kennedy was shot. So, and there's been so much controversy over the whole JFK assassination. I know that's another can of worms, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's funny. So he was shot 11/22/1963. Ironically, I even saw a documentary about it where Kennedy looks like someone shot him from a manhole. Did you ever see that? Like any kind of documentary like that? It wasn't just one person that shot him, they say. It wasn't.
I know they had all those theories about Lee Harvey Oswald, but anything other than that's kind of fuzzy with me.
Mm-hmm. And even the whole Reagan assassination is shifty too, where they tried to shoot Reagan back then, and I remember doing it. We did a live chat, and what happened? They blocked my video on like in every country, just for sharing like a little 1 minute clip of a BBC broadcast or whatever of the assassination. So I think there's a lot of fishy stuff going on here, and the fact that the veil is coming down, it's pretty amazing, don't you think?
Yeah, actually.
Well, you know, I know that something. I mean, you feel it, don't you? You feel like something is building to something, and it's sort of like a trend. You see patterns, and eventually, like I think everybody's going to wake up. It's just a matter of time. And you know, the truth is going to come out. You know, eventually about everything, and we're going to find more and more effects. You know, the one that really got me recently, Adam, was the one with the recall vector. I got to give him credit for it, but he did a video on you know, those Rock'em Sock'em robots, and everybody remembers, hey, you knocked my block off, and now he says, hey, my block is knocked off. That messed me up.
Wow.
That what?
Wow, that's different.
Did you hear about that effect?
No, this is my first time hearing of that one specifically.
Oh my goodness, yeah, you got to go back and watch the videos from back then, the Rock'em Sock'em. It'll blow your mind. Show that to your friends if they don't believe. I mean, at least, you know, try to wake them up in subtle ways. I know it's just some people, like, they want to tune you out. They don't want to hear anything about it. But you know, I think the whole point is, I mean, I think we're chosen, you know, to see the things that we see. You know, ironically, what was it in 2016? I woke up toward the end of the year. When did you wake up?
I think a little more recently. I think it was actually just last year, actually.
Oh my God! So really, there's. I mean, you've probably only been exposed to maybe 10% of all the effects, right? Or have you seen a lot of videos?
Well, I got interested in the whole thing, so I've been checking it out a lot. I think another one that I was noticing too is the Monopoly guy having the monocle.
Yes, that is an older one, but yeah, do you remember him having the monocle 100%?
That's the way I remembered it. And the moment that there's that one, Berenstein Bears. I forget what a few of the others off the top of my head, but those two are really like, okay, you're telling me it's not really that way. And then I actually went into one of the bookstores because they don't just have books, they have all this other stuff. And you check out Monopoly and Berenstein Bears all in the same store, and it's this different way that it is now. I'm like, huh?
Yeah, I know. I mean, I even tried to show the librarians, you know, hey, you know, this isn't right. It wasn't a Berenstein Bear. They say, yeah. I said, well, when did they change it? They said, well, I don't know, sometime maybe early 2000s or something. They didn't even know. I mean, the librarians. And the trouble is with most of these Mandela affected companies is that there's no longevity in employment anymore. Most people stay at a job like for 3 to 5 years, and then they're gone. They move on to something else. You don't see too many career advocates, but so that's what I've basically come across, going to traveling around different companies and interviewing them. And hey, do you remember this? Do you remember that? They're like, no, it's always been like that. But see, they've only, as the effect, uh, goes on and on and on. It seems like it's getting harder and harder to find residue. And see, that's why we pride in people finding residue like Teresa. She's amazing. Julie's amazing. Adam, you're amazing too, brother. And we really appreciate you coming on today. I know it takes a lot of guts to get up in front of live. And guys, give him a hand, okay? And Adam, you there?
Yeah.
I meant to ask you, what do you do for a living, if you don't mind me asking, man?
Well, currently I'm unemployed. I plan on getting one of the live streams on Twitch TV and doing that. And but before being unemployed, I was actually I was at the Brody Cafe out at MSU, and then I later got to be at the it was Brody and then Landon. That's the other one, the Landon Cafe. So I was feeding the students out at Michigan State University.
Oh, well, so are you still in school, or are you finished with school?
I don't know. I might get back into it one of these days. I don't know how soon, but soon.
Hey, I know how that is. I feel like I've been in school like half my life. Doing different things. I started out doing mechanic work, and I got into IT stuff because that's where my niche is. Eventually, you're going to find your niche.
Yeah, I'm halfway to a computer animation degree, so
sweet.
Wouldn't mind getting back on the horse with that.
Right. And I know. I mean, your name says it all. Adam for Christ. Just remember him. Keep him first in your life, and everything else will fall in place. They say.
Yep, I've been saved since I was 17, and I'm 39 now.
Wait, you're how old?
39.
Oh, dang. I thought you were a lot younger than me, man. And I'm playing catch up on you. I'm 37, right behind you, brother.
We're all in this adventure together.
Yes, sir. Well, good to have you, and we hope to hear from you again, okay? Don't be a stranger around our chat, okay? And,
okay.
Are you in Teresa's group? Are you there?
Yeah.
Are you part of Teresa's group that she started, Reality Residue Hunter?
Doesn't sound familiar. I think I just noticed your channel first, actually.
Okay. Let's see. Charity of Faith sent me pics of residual evidence. Yes. And you've been to my. Have you seen the description, Adam? In the description, if you scroll down, you could see I've actually hand copied 24 books of the New Testament. All that's there. I don't put a charge on it. It's free access, as well as anyone who sends residue to Mandela Effect awareness at gmail.com. If you tag residue in the subject line, it's going to show up in the residue folder that everyone can see. So just keep that in mind. And Adam, if you come across any residue, don't hesitate to send it, okay? And I'll make sure you get credit for it.
Oh, okay.
Do you have anything you wanted to say to the chat before you well, I mean, do you have anything you wanted to say? Tell them, because Julie was cheering for you. She says, "Way to go, Adam!" Hey, you got some fans out there.
Cool.
We're one Mandela family.
I'm just glad that despite all the changes, Jesus still rules and still my friend. So hopefully it won't. All this stuff won't stop anyone from at least that detail, anyway. Staying friends with Jesus.
Amen. Keep your eyes on Jesus. Hey, and you got Betty Davis cheering for you too, by the way, man.
Oh, okay.
I am going to go back to starting. We were doing that live show every Wednesday. We're going to do the Mandela Effect Love Connection. I thought that was a pretty good idea to help get people who are Mandela affected to, to help bring people together. So we're going to do that starting back soon. Okay. I don't know when, but we're going to do it very soon. And, yeah, just keep Jesus first, Jesus and God first. I find in tough times, I mean, that's what you have. We all reach a weak point in our lives. I mean, yeah, we're strong, but when we're weak, it's nice to have that extra help to lay your problems on Jesus's feet, and He really does take care of us. So, again, I wanted to thank you, Adam, for coming on. Okay.
Yeah, I think the other one I was just thinking of now that we were talking about the Bible.
Sure.
Where in the Old Testament, there's a few areas where even the coins have changed names, because I guess it used to be like either denaries or whatever else they referred to them as. And now in the New, I think it's Old Testament, all of a sudden people have noticed that it's now pennies.
Exactly, and the word penny has changed for J.C. Penney. Maybe it's a sign, maybe it's and now we have presidents in the Bible. Maybe they're pointing to the USA. It's really strange. I've been trying to find patterns with the effect for quite a while, and I was one of the first ones. I think I was the first one to point out Ra is in almost everything. You see the R and the A merges everywhere. So, and Ra is the Egyptian sun god. So, I wanted to just note that, um, and then of course we see the sun without the sunglasses and Raisin Bran. I find that really interesting, don't you?
Well, okay, I haven't noticed that one, but I'll start looking. Another trippy thing, I guess.
I know, right? Some of these things are so subtle. Like, it takes a really trained eye to see some of these effects. You'll notice that soon enough. Once you find one effect, if you find the pattern, you'll be able to find a lot more. And it's okay if you stumble across one that someone else has already found. Heck, that happens to me all the time. I think there's this trend where I think we're kind of seeing some of the effects at the same time. Don't you think? It's almost that way. I don't know. Maybe it's like a collective mind or something. I don't know. It's really bizarre. But I feel like sometimes there's so many synchronicities between myself and Lisa and all of you guys out there. I feel really connected. Really bonded. It's just really awesome, and I appreciate you guys and so much. And I was really glad that we could spend this afternoon together. We will meet again this coming Friday for sure, and I'm going to try to get some good guests on. If you have any recommendations, Adam, do you have any recommendations who you would like to see in the chat with us before you go?
I don't know. I'm just glad you had me on for any length of time.
Hey, no problem, man. We're happy to have you. If you want to join us Friday, we'd be real happy to have you.
Okay, we'll see what happens then.
All right, Adam. Well, happy researching, and hope to see you again soon. Okay, we'll hope to see you on Friday.
Okay.
You got my number. Text or call anytime. Okay.
Well, like I say, thanks for having me.
All right, man. You're welcome. Have a great afternoon, man.
You too.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye, and Jesus bless.
Amen. Hey, that was an awesome call, you guys. Adam is amazing. And please pray for him that he finds the right job that will take care of his needs. And I just want to end with another prayer. So thank you, Heavenly Father, for bringing us together, that we could communicate in a good manner and keep things very light and it really explore the changes that are happening. As we go on, we want to, we want to basically, we want to take it easy as we find these effects. We don't want to get panicky. We don't want to. Please help us stay strong. In other words, so and please keep us far from the devil as possible, because he's right on our heels. Amen. Amen. So in Jesus Christ's name, amen. You guys have a great Mandela effect night. God bless you all. Thank you, Diane, for sharing that. King David's soul is female now. My soul shall make her boast in the Lord. Psalm 34:2. All right. Definitely weird. All right. Thanks, you guys. Good night now.